Hafaday, welcome to KUAM News Weekend Edition. I'm Hannah Devanzo, so glad you could join us. Tragic news unfolding overnight. A man is dead after the motorcycle he was riding crashed with a car in Harmon. It happened just before 10 o'clock Friday night. Guam police and Guam fire medics responded to the scene, but authorities say the man already died from his injuries at the scene. Police are not yet releasing his name until the family is notified. Investigators have not said anything about the driver who was inside the car that was involved in the deadly crash. It ended up causing some traffic delays. Guam Highway Patrol officers are investigating. Hundreds of pounds of meth has been stopped from going around Guam streets in the past couple of years, but officials admitting no end in sight to the drug problem here. It's a troubling issue as the nation's This Red Ribbon Month celebrates living drug-free. Tonight, our Nick Delgado shares a story of second chances and how one man used his to turn over a new leaf.
The drug ice in this part of the world appears to be getting worse. This, according to District Court of Guam Chief Judge Francis Tedinko Gatewood.
Methamphetamine definitely is a huge problem on Guam. That is the drug of choice as of now. Actually, in the 16 years I've been on the federal bench, and even, well, I've been a judge almost 30 years, so all the years that I've been on the bench, meth is now the drug of choice.
The numbers, she admits, are high in terms of both drug dealers and drug users. The most cases that make it to her courtroom,
it's all meth. And it's coming from all over, the mainland, the Philippines, and other countries.
The drug problem is especially highlighted during Red Ribbon Month, a time that promotes living drug-free. Johnson Nicholas is with the U.S. Probation Office.
Meth's still a big problem. I know the value of meth has really gone down, which means the supply, to me, appears to be really high.
His work includes monitoring and guiding defendants in the system. One of them was Onofre Charglov. Charglov, who was in federal prison more than 2 decades for illicit drugs and weapons-related charges, was granted compassionate release in summer of 2020. It's his second chance that Tedinko Gatewood and Nicholas both see he isn't taking for granted.
Going from the courtroom to here is it's surreal, you know. And I can't figure out any other way to explain that. You know what's funny is because you guys mentioned it, that reentry starts from the time you go into prison. I did not have the light of day, but I always prepared for this.
Yeah, you did. I mean, your story is incredible.
Charglov, now gainfully employed and using his experience to help others.
I think it's rewarding. It's nice to know that he's, benefiting from his rehabilitation, and he's out in the community. He's transitioned, it appears to me.
With Onofre, it's a long story for us as well. I always believe that the way to measure supervision outcomes is what they do after, and to be able to see that they're not committing new crimes or falling back into drug use.
Charglov grateful for those who have been alongside him throughout his journey.
I just want to say thank you to both of you for, first of all, allowing me this opportunity, to succeed. I wouldn't be sitting here today if it wasn't for either one of you.
Nick Delgado, KUAM News.
The Guam Police Department and the Guam Crime Stoppers is asking for the public's help in capturing the person or persons responsible for this terrible crime. It's our Crime of the Week.
Hafaday, I'm Sergeant Paul Tupa, your Guam Crime Stoppers Coordinator, and this is your Crime of the Week. The Guam Crime Stoppers is seeking the assistance from the community relative to a cruelty to an animal complaint. Now, the preliminary report suggests that on Friday, August 19, 2022, at around 6:15 in the morning, a medium-sized tan-colored stray dog was seen on video surveillance outside the Fred Gabriel building in East Hagatna. At around 8 o'clock in the morning, employees from the building noted the same dog had deep lacerated injuries to the neck area, which is indicative of a knife or a blade attack. The dog was immediately taken to the Animal Medical Clinic for treatment and care. And the Guam Crime Stoppers is seeking the assistance from the community relative to this incident. Anyone with any information pertaining to this case is asked to submit a tip online at guam.gov.ph www.crimestoppersweb.com. All tip information will remain completely confidential, and a cash reward of up to $1,000 could be paid if the information provided leads to an arrest and a grand jury indictment. Your call does make a difference.
Donovan Tadella is the CNMI's Teacher of the Year. He shares his passion for the job and some criticism of public school leadership. Regional correspondent Tomas Manglotnia sat down with him at Saipan Southern High School.
Although the public school system has gone through a lot of changes, both good and bad, it's just the resilience of the island community that really drew me back.
Saipan Southern High School math teacher Donovan Tudela returned to his alma mater 6 years ago to live his dream of teaching at home. Being named as the 2023 CNMI State Teacher of the Year doesn't blur his vision of what teachers across the public school system really need.
The support, not just from our administrators, but also from our leaders up at central office. And that's not to say that they're not here to support, but I feel like with teachers, we would appreciate the feedback that we can get. You know, it'd be nice to kind of have more of the people who work for central office visit the schools more frequently. If not scheduled, if it's not a scheduled visit, then just a visit just to kind of check in to see. So that way they are just as up to date with educational trends and what goes on in the classroom and how the classroom environment has changed over the years.
He hopes for more engagement with students and teachers across the board.
If education is everyone's business, just like tourism is for everybody, then what better way to get everybody involved than for them to really step into the classroom and see what goes on.
And what goes on has increasingly become more demanding, it seems. Teachers like him are not just teachers, they're unofficial counselors, mentors, and advisors, wearing many hats at any given time.
What I do on a daily basis is more than just my job description, and I feel that it's a very rewarding thing to experience.
That daily reward now recognized by the public school system, which he returned to out of a love for his island home.
I like the idea of just sharing knowledge, and what better way to do, or what better career to do that than teaching.
Tomas Maglonia for KUAM News on Saipan.
Santa Barbara Catholic School celebrated a first unique event this past week. The Dededo School celebrated the Feast of St. Francis of Assisi, patron saint of animals and the environment, by allowing students and their families to bring their pets to the school and be blessed. Sister Maria Gate is the principal of the Santa Barbara Catholic School.
We decided to come up with this special event, the Blessing of Animals, because, you know, we know that God has blessed us with so much, and creation, we belong to the wider circle of life, and so we wanted to stress that, you know, it's important that we take care of God's creation. So what better way than to bring our animals, our pets here in the campus for a very special blessing ceremony.
Different breeds of dogs were brought to the ceremony along with some cats. Both students and parents looked happy to have their pets to the school to be blessed. You could tell that each and every pet was loved to the fullest and were part of the family. And coming up, we have the Culture Club, and a little later, Sports with Dave Delgado. You're watching KUAM.
Get up-to-the-minute news, plus access to alerts, streaming radio, promotions, and more on your mobile device by downloading the KUAM News mobile app, available at the App Store now.
Today, I'm Kelina from Doc's Kitty College.
And I'm Kristen from Doc's Daycare and Preschool.
And we are so honored to be caring for the children of Guam. The Governor's Child Care programs help businesses like ours to really focus on the kids. These programs also help nonprofits and after-school programs and grandparents and so many families.
Visit www.guamchildcare.com to learn more about the Governor's Child Care programs. This ad is paid for with funds administered by DPHSS.
My name is Leonza Selvage, and I have a 4-year-old daughter who goes to lots of learning daycare. So with the rising cost of living, it helps tremendously with bills. I don't have to worry about paying for childcare services. Knowing that this program is offered to our people, most especially our children, I think something to definitely be grateful for. I learned about Programan Panilan from the mayor's offices here, and my initial reaction to the program, I was actually in disbelief that this program offered free childcare services to our people. I wanted to give my mom a break for a little bit, so when I found out about the program, I jumped right on it, I was relieved because childcare at no cost. I'm thankful for this program because I don't have to worry about an extra set of bills coming my way. I'm grateful to the governor, the lieutenant governor, everyone behind the scenes that made this happen.
Need help paying for childcare? Guam families can receive financial support through Programan Pinilan. Learn more and apply at guamchildcare.com.
KUAM News, winner of the 2022 Regional Edward R. Murrow Award for Excellence in Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for the Culture Club.
Welcome back to your news leader, and here's the newest inductee to the Culture Club.
Culture Club is brought to you by Tropical Ice.
Started fishing since I was young. Used to fish a lot with my dad and my grandpa Tony Diaz. They pretty much taught me everything about the water, and started off with like the smaller reef fish, and fishing with natural resources, seaweed, chaguan, lumut, and it wasn't until recently that I got into lure fishing, artificial lure fishing, and that's it's pretty much how it started. And I guess if you grow up on Guam, you some way or another end up touching a fishing pole or do some sort of fishing. I've been doing like heavy into lure fishing for about going on 2 years now. There's a lot that goes into, because I target game species, like mostly predator species of fish, and so there's a lot that goes into the planning and the preparation, from the gear to knowing the right places to fish, understanding different things like where the bait fish are and the way the tide works. And yeah, I think that's one of the most enjoyable parts about fishing for game species is just the preparation and the reward. A lot of what keeps me going, like on a daily, consistent basis, is just, catching fish is just the sprinkles on the cake. Where, like I tell people a lot, I'm just out there to catch the sunrise and have a good time, and it's really enjoyable. You get to be more in tune with the environment, more aware of our surroundings, and just get to be outside and enjoying the beauty of that our island has to offer. I fish a lot for my grandmother. She loves eating fish. She's a southern girl, and that's kind of what keeps me going too with fishing. Is she's always calling me up like, "Hey boy, you have any fish?" And so I always make sure I'm ready to go, and whenever the call comes, I'm ready to answer.
Half a day. My name is Kevin Rivera, and I'm proud to be a part of KUAM's Culture Club.
Culture Club is brought to you by Tropical Ice.
And coming up, Dave Delgado with sports, and still to come, your birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club.
Get up-to-the-minute news, plus access to alerts, streaming radio, promotions, and more on your mobile device by downloading the KUAM News mobile app, available at the App Store now.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
Power on with the strength of a Ram during Ram Power Days, happening now at Cars Plus Guam. Save up to $8,000 off on a brand new Ram truck today. My name is Jose Delgado, and you can contact me at 671-929-3645 to schedule a test drive, or you can visit our website at carsplusguam.com to learn more. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Connecting people, devices, and applications. At Docomo Pacific, we know a business like Ambith needs to be able to adapt under any work environment to perform efficiently and stay operationally resilient. No matter what obstacles or opportunities your business faces, you need to connect with customers, employees, and partners in real time. That's why we do the heavy lifting, so you can jump right into what drives your success and meet your customers where they want to be met. Powering networks for performance, reliability, and satisfaction. Docomo Pacific. Work better together.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together. KUAM Sports Weekend Roundup is brought to you by Gatorade. Greatness starts with G.
For them to be the leaders of Atos, for them to be able to see the growth from being open to a year in now, and also they're our family, so to be able to spend time with them as well and share our culture and share our island with them, it's been amazing. And everything that I learned is because of him, because of Angelica, because of my experiences at Atos HQ in San Diego, California. Everything that I learned out there, I brought to Guam. You know, his work that he allowed me to be a part of. It's amazing, man, and it shows, you know, it shows because the environment we have, the facility we have, the people that are in this facility that make the environment, it's an extension of Atos HQ, and more so it's an extension of Professor Andre, Professor Angelica, and their teachings, you know, that they do.
For more info about the gym, check them out on Instagram at Atos Jiu-Jitsu Guam or log on to www.atosjujitsuguam.com. That's
a part of the life, you know, is family, giving back, doing your best, right, serving others, you know, and all of these things that he's taught me and all of the experiences that he's given me throughout my life, living out there, 12 years I was out there, fresh out of high school, and man, it's there's no, you can't put a value on that, you know. I'm blessed, and this place, and we're all blessed to have them here.
In boys soccer, the JFK Islanders stay undefeated in this year's ESA Boys Soccer League, following the team's 5-0 win over the Simon Sanchez Sharks. In the Lady Triton Global Learning Super League, Activate picked up the win 65-52 over MIBBC. Sin Villena led Activate with 18 points, while Sarah Camacho added 15.
feels really good. We finally made it here. We gave it our best, and I couldn't have done it without my team. I was constantly telling myself that I can do this, I got this. We've been training for this for a while, and we finally done it.
Honestly, we started at least a month before the season, getting conditionings in. And yesterday we had practice, but after practice I kept shooting on the go to get that feeling of the shots. And thankfully it worked out on the field today.
We've practiced a couple of times, so we were all very confident about where we were going to go and how we were going to shoot it, and confident in ourselves and the team. It feels wonderful. I love it. It feels wonderful representing Harvest and getting a trophy for us again.
Keeping with soccer news, our U17 national soccer team played to a 1-1 draw with Malaysia in Day 3 of the AFC U17 Asian Cup Bahrain 2023 qualifiers at the Pakansari Stadium in Bogor, Indonesia. Guam's Riku Meyer scored the lone goal in the 84th minute of play. Team Guam will play its final match on October 9th against Palestine at 4 p.m. Indonesia time, 7 p.m. Guam time. In programming news, make sure to catch all of your NFL action right here on the stations of KUAM. Monday, October 10th at 3 in the morning, NFL on CBS, KUAM TV 11, the Pittsburgh Steelers at Buffalo Bills. Keep it locked to KUAM and switch the channel over to KUAM TV 8 at 10:15 in the morning. NBC Sunday Night Football, Cincinnati Bengals at the Baltimore Ravens.
KUAM Sports Weekend Roundup is brought to you by Gatorade. Greatness starts with G.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.
Honey, do you want some milk?
Do you ever wonder how your favorite products make their way into your local stores? Most arrive on state-of-the-art Matson vessels that transport containers of food, household items, equipment, and supplies into the islands every week. Because we know that you depend on us, we work closely with our partners to ensure that our shipments arrive on time, all the time, so you can find your favorite products when you need them. We transport the region's most precious cargo that supports successful businesses and promotes a better quality of life for our families. Matson is proud to have been the hometown shipping carrier for Guam, the CNMI, and Micronesia for the past 25 years, and you can count on us to be here for generations to come.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa, you can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
My name is Leonza Selvage, and I have a 4-year-old daughter who goes to lots of learning daycare. So with the rising cost of living, it helps tremendously with bills. I don't have to worry about paying for childcare services. Knowing that this program is offered to our people, most especially our children, I think something to definitely be grateful for. I learned about Programan Penilan from the mayor's offices here, and my initial reaction to the program, I was actually in disbelief that this program offered free childcare services to our people. I wanted to give my mom a break for a little bit, so when I found out about the program, I jumped right on it. I was relieved because childcare at no cost. I'm thankful for this program because I don't have to worry about an extra set of bills coming my way. I'm grateful to the governor, the lieutenant governor, everyone behind the scenes that made this happen.
Need help paying for childcare? Guam families can receive financial support through Programan Penilan. Learn more and apply at guamchildcare.com.
We wrap up the show with your birthday shout-outs. Here's Jason Salas.
Saturday! Happy birthday to Shiley Moore, who celebrates birthday lucky number 7 this year, and happy birthday. May you have the best and greatest day ever. Love always, your family. Then on Sunday, it's not the day of rest because we got some partying to do, guys. Lyndon Moore, happy dino-rific birthday to Lyndon. May you have the best and awesomest birthday ever. Love always, says your family. And Jennifer Sablan celebrates birthday number 50 this year. So happy 50th birthday and wedding anniversary to my loving wife, Jennifer. I love you always, from your loving husband, Bill. So happy birthday to Shiley on Saturday. Happy birthday to London on Sunday. And happy birthday and wedding anniversary to Jennifer and Bill on Sunday.
You can be a part of our Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by checking out KUAM.com. And that's our show. I'm Hannah Devonzo. Thank you so much for watching and have a great